Think of someone that you know. It can be a friend, a colleague, or a family member. Got someone in mind? Good. Now think about someone that that person knows. It could be a friend of a friend, a sister of a coworker, or an aunt of another aunt. Got that person in mind? Now think about a person that that person knows. A friend of a friend of a friend, or your sister's cousin's uncle, or your coworker's mom's spouse. Could that person's behavior influence your behavior? Could that person that you barely even know change what you do in your daily life? Well, it turns out that people are 36% more likely to quit smoking if a friend quits. That's not so surprising. If you smoke with your friends and they quit, you have less people to smoke with, and so you're more likely to quit yourself. But it doesn't stop there. If a friend of a friend quits, people are 29% more likely to quit. And even if a friend of a friend of a friend quits, people are more likely to quit than if that friend of a friend of a friend hadn't quit in the first place. But it's not just smoking. People are 57% more likely to become obese if a friend became obese. And again, that makes sense. If you have a friend that eats a lot, you might start to eat a lot as well, imitating them, for example. Or if they tend to go to unhealthy restaurants, fattening places, and you tag along, you might get a little bit heavy as well. But it turns out it spreads further. If a friend of a friend is obese, that encourages people to become obese as well. And even if a friend of a friend of a friend is obese, you're more likely to become obese. And so it turns out that your friend's husband's coworker might make you fat, and your sister's friend's boyfriend might make you thin. How can these people that we don't know even very well have an impact on what we do? And to understand that, we're going to talk about the power of social networks.